The Mongol incursions into Japan during the 13th century, under the command of the legendary Kublai Khan, have been forever etched in the annals of history as the Mongol invasions. These military campaigns were not mere skirmishes, but two significant attempts that have profoundly influenced Japan's historical trajectory. The first of these attempts, an attack that dates back to the year 1274, has gained historical recognition as the Bunei Mongol invasion. Kublai Khan, the influential Mongol ruler, who had his sights set on expanding his empire's dominion to include the island nation of Japan, orchestrated this initial invasion. To this end, he mobilized a formidable Mongol force, a fleet of ships carrying a disciplined army, ready for battle. Their journey across the water was tough, but they arrived at the shores of Kyushu, Japan's southernmost tip, ready for the fight that awaited them. However, they were met with an unexpected level of Japanese resilience. The Japanese warriors, fueled by a staunch determination to protect their homeland, put up a strong resistance. Their courage and resolve proved to be a significant counterforce to the Mongolian invasion. Despite the Mongols' strategic advances and superior military might, their invasion was not as effective as they had anticipated. The Mongols experienced a significant setback in the form of an unexpected adversary, the wrath of nature. A series of severe storms decimated their fleet, effectively crippling their invasion strategy. The combination of these harsh weather conditions and Japan's unyielding defense posed a formidable challenge to the Mongols' aspiration for a quick and victorious conquest. Despite their strategic advancements, the Mongols encountered an unforeseen obstacle: nature's fury. Severe storms ravaged the fleet, rendering their invasion strategy partially ineffective. These turbulent weather conditions, combined with Japan's steadfast defense, hindered the Mongol ambition for a swift and decisive conquest. The saga of Mongol-Japanese encounters continued with the Khoan-Mongol invasion in 1281. This subsequent invasion saw Kublai Khan, the Mongolian ruler, muster a larger, more robust force, determined for a second attempt to overpower Japan. The Mongols, learning from their previous invasion, heightened their preparedness and resolve. They assembled an extensive armada, better equipped and ready for the battle ahead. Kublai Khan's forces were determined to leave stone unturned to ensure the success of their endeavor. They prepared meticulously, focusing on strengthening their strategies and ensuring every soldier was adequately equipped. The Mongols, aware of the obstacles faced in their last attempt, were more determined than ever. They were ready to face the challenges head-on, their spirits fueled by the desire to conquer. But fate had other plans. Unexpectedly, nature took a dramatic turn, throwing the Mongols' grand scheme into disarray. Furious storms, the likes of which Mongols had never experienced, descended upon the massive fleet. The storms, deemed kamikaze or divine winds by the Japanese, became symbolic of nature's own resistance against the invaders. These powerful tempests caught Mongols off guard, leading to catastrophic devastation. A significant portion of the Mongol armada was destroyed by these merciless storms, extinguishing their dreams of a large-scale invasion. Thus, the combination of Japan's strategic defense and the unforeseen natural catastrophe, ironically, played a crucial role in preserving these powerful forces, both human and natural, worked together to protect Japan against the formidable external threats. The combination of strategic defense and fortuitous natural calamity safeguarded Japan's sovereignty against formidable external threats.
Moreover, the repercussions of these invasions seeped into Japan's cultural consciousness, integrating themselves into the very essence of societal beliefs and values. The blustering kamikaze storms and the consequential repulsion of the Mongol invasions were recast into the form of mythical tales, interpreted as demonstrations of divine involvement, propelling story of Japan as a land chosen and shielded by celestial forces. This narrative thrived to become a foundational element of Japan's collective identity, accentuating the nation's faith in its own uniqueness and heavenly favor. Considerably, this narrative was not merely a story, but a representation of Japan's inherent belief system that resonated deeply with the citizens. The narrative was also a testament to the nation's fortitude. Against the backdrop of the Mongol invasions, Japan's ability to endure and resist was highlighted in this narrative, becoming fundamental to understanding Japan's cultural ethos. The tales of steadfastness amidst trials became a hallmark of Japan's cultural identity, leaving deep imprints on societal norms, customs, and cultural these stories, while recounting historical events, simultaneously served to embody and perpetuate the spirit of resilience, shaping the nation's collective psyche. The experiences of these invasions and the subsequent resilience formed a cultural foundation that resonates across generations. The stories of resilience in the face of adversities during the Mongol invasions became a part of Japan's ethos, ingrained in traditions, ceremonies, and cultural practices, forming a cultural bedrock that reverberates through generations. The legacy of the Mongol invasions manifested not only in the tangible aspects of Japan's defense strategies, but also in the intangible fabric of its societal values. The influence that these invasions had on Japan's culture and society is undeniable and profound. It's like a ripple in a pond. The impact goes far beyond the initial splash. The invasions brought about a resounding cultural awakening. This renaissance, catalyzed by the tumultuous era of Mongol invasions, led to a complete transformation of Japan's societal norms and values. The society started to embrace the virtues of resilience, unity, and valor, and these virtues became deeply ingrained in their collective psyche. These values were not limited to historical narratives or cultural folklore only, but permeated the very core of everyday life in Japan. They served as a beacon of hope and inspiration for the populace, driving them to embody the spirit of fortitude and resilience in the face of adversity. Generations were inspired to uphold and preserve these virtues, passing them down like heirlooms to the next. This collective memory, this shared history of resilience and fortitude, morphed into a guiding principle for the people of Japan. It became a cornerstone of their cultural identity, a testament to their indomitable spirit. This collective memory of historical resilience turned into a guiding principle, perpetuating a cultural legacy that continues to shape Japan's ethos. Furthermore, the aftermath of the Mongol invasions wasn't limited to an immediate historical narrative, but instilled in Japan a legacy of cultural fortitude that echoed through centuries. These invasions challenged the Japanese nation, testing its resilience and unity, and the tales of these struggles became part of the country's cultural fabric. Narrated as epic sagas, these stories were replete with instances of divine intervention, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. They were not merely tales, but lessons of courage, determination, and unity, which served to inspire future generations. These narratives of resilience transformed into parables, teaching not just historical facts, but values and virtues that shaped the societal norms in Japan. They chronicled the unwavering strength and extraordinary of the Japanese people in the face of overwhelming adversity, forging a sense of national pride and identity. They showcased the power of unity, the virtue of determination, and the indomitable spirit of the human race when confronted with insurmountable challenges, teaching each generation the importance of these values. These stories, passed down through generations, became a part of everyday life, deeply ingrained in the Japanese psyche. They are not merely tales of a bygone era, but powerful lessons of resilience and perseverance that continue to shape the cultural ethos of Japan. The resilience displayed during these invasions etched itself into Japan's cultural soul, inspiring the nation to uphold these values as a testament to its enduring legacy of resilience. In conclusion, the legacy of the Mongol invasions persists as a testament to Japan's resilience, unity, and cultural identity. These invasions were not just historical events. They became the bedrock of Japan's national essence. They molded the country's identity, infusing it with virtues of determination, harmony, and the undying to conquer obstacles. The tales woven around these intrusions amplified Japan's sense of unique cultural identity, solidifying a legacy that remains celebrated through generations. These events act as the cornerstone of an unwavering national spirit, representing the nation's strength in the face of adversity. They serve as an enduring reminder of the nation's heroic resistance against enormous odds. The lasting impact of these invasions is seen in the narratives that have been passed down through time, encapsulating the spirit of resilience in the face of adversity. The echoes of these invasions to resonate in the nation's folklore, traditions, and even in the collective memory of its people. They have left an indelible mark on the nation's psyche, reinforcing the virtues of perseverance, unity, and a unique cultural identity that sets it apart. This is not merely a chapter in Japan's history, it is an integral part of the country's cultural fabric, a tangible representation of the enduring spirit that has seen Japan overcome numerous challenges throughout its history. The narratives spun around these invasions elevated Japan's sense of cultural exceptionalism, cementing a legacy that continues to be celebrated in stories, traditions, and the collective consciousness of the Japanese people, embodying the spirit of fortitude that endures through the annals of time.
In essence, the Mongol invasions stand as a defining chapter in Japan's historical narrative, profoundly influencing not just military history, but also the socio-cultural fabric of the country. More than just episodes of warfare and thwarted conquests, these events emerged as a crucible of endurance and unity, shaping a nation bound together by its tenacious resilience in the face of adversity. The stories of divine intervention, the gallant defense, and the societal metamorphosis catalyzed by these invasions have profoundly embedded themselves into Japan's cultural panorama, inspiring the imaginations of countless generations. They are not just tales of ancient battles, but also powerful narratives of a country's collective strength and identity. The saga of the Mongol invasions of Japan is replete with examples of courage, sacrifice, and unity, showing the nation's immense fortitude in the face of formidable odds. The endurance and resilience exhibited by Japan during these invasions, as well as the unity it demonstrated, have become an integral part of the nation's historical narrative. Through centuries, these tales have echoed in the minds of the Japanese people, instilling in them a sense of pride in their nation's history. The invasions by the Mongols have had a lasting impact on Japan's legacy, highlighting the defining qualities of the nation, its capacity for resilience, unity, and fortitude. These invasions have left an indelible imprint on the collective psyche of the Japanese people, reminding them of their nation's strength and tenacity. The legacy of the Mongol invasions is not just a story of a nation's past, but a testament to its enduring spirit and unity. Irrespective of the overwhelming odds, the Japanese people exhibited immense courage and unity, painting a vivid image of their indomitable spirit. Thus, the saga of the Mongol invasions remains enshrined in Japan's historical consciousness, perpetuating a legacy of resilience that endures through the test of time.